You know what I mean? Maybe you could have pulled this on and didn't know that you could say no. Right. Maybe you would have won him. But he's a goofball. He's a dumb. He's got money. He's got a great idea. But he's dumb. Let's just be honest. Cameron, he's a dumb. You know, he tried it. It didn't work. So the camera in the dressing room. Oh, now here's the thing. Why is the camera in the dressing room? Period. He uses it later as a way to try to humiliate. He thought he won. I was looking at the man sitting down his stomach. Oh, I killed him. But wait a minute. Why do you have that footage, nigga?
Without the ones like you working tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. No matter your industry, Grainger's here for you with professional-grade supplies. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I won't be doing one of these things, right? The spirit don't have to sex in the game. Everybody keeps trying to put everything in the box, right? You see this nigga not put anything in my nuts. He fucking, I ain't fucking around, man. I'm ready to get you. Yeah, I was like interview y'all niggas when y'all do shit. Yeah, the pants is fitting you, right? The pants fitting the feet? Yeah, he's really fitting them jeans right there. Look good on him, for real. Please, I mean, he's sexy, man. I give it up to him. I like him. He's sexy, Uncle Sexy, man. You know, sexy? I'm not here to fight. I'm here to talk sexy. Sexy talk, you know. Uncle Sexy, man, for real.
Was there any time in prison where you didn't have to be physical? You just use your conversation to get what you want?
They say the thrill, the chase is better than a real thing. When you chase after it, it's just it's you chasing something that you know eventually you feel you're gonna get, right? You gotta go through all what you go through to get it, right? The chase is better than getting it, right? Well, once you get it, you know, I get it. It was worth it, right? Practice is good for you, right?
So let me ask you this, please. You know, you ever had sex with a woman before, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, I count you. When did you have sex with a woman at?
Man, I done had so much sex, anything simple.
With a woman.
I remember beer. I mean, man, I like the booty better though. I done not fucked for a month. Those cigarettes, when they took all the cigarettes. I'm gonna fuck for what I need to go. Yeah, I fuck. I fuck every under their horn. I fuck one under the
You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep downfield. You kind of dink and dunk, you know, that RPO play. They had it dialed up.
We spoke before, and you were 14 before you went to prison and had some sexual encounter with a man.
Right. I know.
And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
My toes and shit curled. I shit, man. I was like, feel like
Caught in the backfield, it's Concepcion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And
Now I know you two never faced off against each other and actually won one game other than the Thanksgiving morning
I'm like,
I know you two the way I do and the way you know each other. Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw a public off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack
Please get the guards and the wood go back to sexual encounter.
yeah, they did.
every single play,
Did you ever
which is illegal.
see a psychiatrist?
Yeah, I did.
What happened?
Well, he took a real
That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's
different approach. Instead of coming out
sometimes
telling
it crosses
me,
the line of dirty,
it's
but
not
that's
a
why rivalries are so
woman
fun.
who can't have a baby and all that shit.
Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
And I said, thank you. I said, I just don't want my son locked up with me, right? And I just want him to put in a place where I can come in, they go get him and give him, not communication until I get out there and get in no more trouble. I won't get out there take care of my tech. I thought the boy that I fucked to the end got traded, I don't see no more trouble. I won't get out take care of my
It's on
tech.
third downs like
I
this,
thought
if
the
you
boy
want to
that I
attack the
fucked to
middle
the
of the
end
field,
got
you
traded.
got to look for the tight
See no
end.
more trouble.
Really nice route.
I won't
Great
get out
job
take
looking
care
that
of
football
my
in. You
tech.
can tell this
I
quarterback
thought the boy that
really
I
has a
fucked to
lot
the
of
end got
confidence when he's
traded.
in the pocket looking for the big fella, and
I'm
they're
like,
able to
I
hook
didn't
up
know
there.
nothing about this, man. I thought it, when he said he was third, I said,
Slithers
goddamn,
into
he was
space.
I'm
He'll
just
get it down to the 31, and that's
man,
where
I
he
got
goes
put
out
out
of
of school,
bounds.
man, like in third grade.
Man, when I
Of
can
course,
run the
man.
football like that on
I
first
was
down
not
and
with the
create
foot.
second and inches
My
and stay
foot,
way ahead of the sticks and
back
be
then,
in a position now where I can throw the
gotta
football
see my
or
foot,
run,
you know,
I will have
I'm,
a lot of success
I
on the
look out
offensive
for.
side of the football.
That's the one I used to
Looks
run
as
around
if
Michael.
Texas A&M will have enough for the
Yeah,
first down.
Back
Foundation
then,
of
man,
Aggie football
the
built on
teacher
toughness
in
like
the
that,
school
running it like
system,
John
man, they
David
was
Crow
giving
back in the day.
permission
And those Texas people
to
are
have the
tough and
keys
rugged,
that they
and
ain't tough.
you know they wear their great outfits that you
So
love to
this
watch. But these
principal made my
Aggies,
sister
I
take
think
on
they're at their best when they got
a
great running
pants and
backs.
pull
And you've
my
seen
way down to
Spiller
the
and
knees
A-Chain
and see
in
at
recent history, finding those game breakers, those game busters
So I
that
had
can make
put
big
some
plays.
tips. I went on
Leaves it with the running back. They make the tackle
loaded.
after he gets
So
two
I
down
got
to
put
the
out of school with
25.
a gap in it.
It's
Right.
a really good job by
So
the
I didn't
defense,
have no
wrapping them
school.
up, getting them on the
When I
ground,
went to
take away
prison,
that
man,
run game,
I
make them
could
one-dimensional,
barely
put them
write
in
my name.
passing situations.
I was
Really
dumb
good
as
job by
fuck,
the
I
right?
learned
defense.
all of that in prison.
Yeah.
This
Right.
crowd
Yeah. I did it. I
Learned
didn't.
that
pumping
prison
the
prison
eardrums
sense.
and letting
Yeah, I
them
did
know
it
it's
on
going to
my
be a
own.
long
Yeah.
day.
See? Yeah. I
They
had to
get him in
grow
the
up. I didn't
backfield, and
have
he loses
what
3
y'all
on
got
the
out
play.
And man,
y'all
it's nice
got
to have
You
a
already
guy
did.
that
You
is
already
just
did.
better than your
yeah, but
guys. And
I
no
was
matter what play you
doing
call,
I
man,
was doing
how about
the
him
same
getting in the
prison
backfield,
before I
quick,
did the prison.
penetrating, using
I
his
did
quickness,
8 years
and
in
using his
juvenile.
strength to get him to the
So
ground? That is
8
a ball.
and 41 is okay.
Got it
Subtract
behind
49
the line.
from
It's Craver.
67.
They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26.
Thinking about
It'll be
suing the
4th down.
person who hit you after your car
It has
accident?
been all
Don't.
defense all
I
the
tried,
time
and
in the
it's
early going as we wrap up the first
Subtract
quarter, and the
49
stats
from
certainly reflect that.
So
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second.
49.
Okay, subtract 49 from 67.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. And he's brought down here for a nice gain.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were. On that 4th down, they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Would you consider yourself like right now in your right mind?
2nd down coming up with this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, I am. I would say I'm on the same man.
Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there.
How did you? I don't want to say how did you keep your mind when you prison.
But I'm gonna tell you, once I learned how to read,
His footwork wasn't a little bit good,
I
and
read
the
a
pass
book.
wasn't where he wanted to put
It's
it.
called The Race of the Man. This is bad as book that ever been produced. Like, you got the
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
it tells you about it.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving his sticks on 4th down.
I can quote one down and say that it's starting to see how intelligent people don't have great thinking. But the book talks about
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter.
You know,
And then some. Strung the drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this
Yeah,
offense.
that nigga had done chilled out. That boy be greasy, man. He was quiet. He wasn't creeping around trying to get in the grease. He was just always looking crazy. And that thing, I started peeping move. The little white boy, he had got it to him. I used to always catch that boy posted somewhere watching that damn boy. You know what I'm saying? And he killed a goddamn straw. The broom come with the straws in the broom. He killed him in his mouth. Nigga just be done swept the nasty ass float. That I done seen that boy snatch a straw off that damn thing and stick it right in his mouth. I'm like, oh no. Hell no. Halitosis, my bad, boy. So he just might be posted, twisting the little straw in his mouth, watching that damn boy. I say, boy, something ain't about that damn. Something ain't right about that damn boy. He got too much going on. About 2 months go by, you know what I'm saying? Same routine. That's why we chilling. Then for about a week, that boy ain't come to work. So niggas went to talking like, damn, man, I have to get breathing. Then a nigga that was in here going like, shit, boy, y'all ain't heard? Like, heard what the fuck that happened? They was like, shit, boy, big breathing, I'm called a free of charge. I said, a free of charge? He was like, yeah, y'all noticed the white boy ain't been in here either. I'm like, what? What the fuck? What am I? He like, man, this breeze that had to wait until hopped out his room, went off in that boy's room. It won't make me get the room. It won't make left out the room. Left that damn boy in there and big breeze went in there and had it wait for that damn boy. Oh no. Hell no, I'm saying no. So the white boy called Freya the next morning. He got on the little blue phone and dialed little Freya hotline and shit. And told them folks he had been tampered with by that white big breeze. So them folks come down there and lock these breezes down, you know what I'm saying? They got the white boy there in Birmingham doing all kind of tests on them and shit like that. So about a month go by, that thing no out the blue. In the kitchen walk Big Breeze. So he in that bitch smiling, cheese and ear to ear, telling everybody, yo, man, probably a lot of giving the ball in space. So I don't did this, I ain't did shit to him. Y'all see on my phone. Y'all see on my phone if I had did something to him, I would have got trained for it. I'm like, man, I'm gonna say man, that one. Ain't gonna tell her what happened. I don't even wanna know. I don't even give it. But that one was biting the kitchen though. So, you know what I'm saying? About 2 weeks go by. You know what I'm saying? It might have been about 10 days go by. So, out the blue, one day, I come back there to the bakery. I'm back there by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where the bakery was at. He might have been in the back of the warehouse or something. I caught that white Big Breeze. I said, what was you doing? He had it literally in the box of grease, trying to swoop that damn thing. I'm like, hold on. He like, man, just breathe, man, just breathe. That boy had that guy him a hook. You know what I'm saying? He would put him some in the hook. I'm like, yeah, you know, this chain guy, this government shit, I ain't gonna be one trying to protect this state shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm like, he already presented. I ain't gonna be like, oh, this can't get no free. If you had Johnny out in the chain game for real, that really tried to protect them folks shit right there. Die by them folks, a boom, a mop blanket, some chemical, yeah, like that. Them house niggas. Oh no. Hell no, but boy, take that damn thing. See, I wasn't one of them type niggas, so I'm like,
and he doesn't find much running room.
That boy had to have some for 9 and later. So he get in a little cup of grease and he get up out of there. So the bakery, he was walking toward the bakery and seeing him with the cup of grease. And he be like, what did I tell you? I put mine up with that grease thing. Hey, Block G, how the hell you got him there going and get it? I said, bro, what you want me to do? Grab the nigga, stop now. I'm like, no, bro, I ain't. By the time I came in, bro, he was already about, you know what I'm saying? Shit, what the fuck? He was like, man, don't let that nigga get that motherfucking grease no more. Don't let that nigga get that motherfucking grease no more. I'm telling you, I was like, hold up, bro, you really can fight down with that shit. Nigga, that's some motherfucking chain gang grease, nigga. He ain't finna turn up in on me about no motherfucking grease, nigga. Matter of fact, fuck you and that grease, nigga, straight up, lit. So he like, oh, no, niggas get saying on there. I'm like, nah, bro. You piping up on me in front of these females, but you had the kitchen stool and shit. You had like 2, 3 of them standing around and shit. They heard the whole run they do. So he really would try to pipe up them. But most niggas, when he turn up like that, it's tough to tell. I ain't one of them niggas. So I'm like, shit, bro, you got me fucked up, bro. You ain't gonna be talking to me like that. Got them folks hanging on one of them. I ain't, nah, bro. So he cooled out or whatever. We got back in the bakery one-on-one. I was like, hey, bro, don't look, do that no more. Go straight up, bro. Don't do that no more. Don't try to shine, bro. Like, I ain't going for nothing. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, no, bro. And all this other shit. You know that fool. Like, you know, I wouldn't study, you know, too petty. So, you know what I'm saying? We started that working and shit. That's why we bring you walk around and shit happy hell. I say that's why when somebody got straight, big freaky hell. So, you know, I ain't thinking more about it. You know what I mean? That following week though, that boy Big Greasy was posted up. You know what I'm saying? It was around the time we had to leave. So shit, I see he had that little cup in his hand. I'm like, oh man, but that boy had them been winning there every time we leave out the bakery. Boy, find a way, going there and getting some grease, because I can tell, because I know how to grease look when I leave out of it. Not monitoring them, but you just know I use it to do shit, so I know how it looks. When I come back in, that bitch got a big ass long about that bitch. I be like, we don't get anything. I don't say nothing. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't my grease shit. So, goddamn, one day, it was about time to go. That boy was posted up with his little cup and shit. And that girl, Big Freaky, was in there with her big funky ass. So, boom. I know lately I had been hearing her cook goddamn Big Breeze out. She cooked out a couple times. Yes, she had time. So that boy was a real predator, real stalker. Oh no. Hell no, that boy was a real stalker. So shit, goddamn, he posted up with his little cook. He eyeing that damn girl. I'm talking about he eyeing. Goddamn. So I don't think none of it. I'm like, shit, she been with shit. I can tell with the whole setup. He posted up, she in the office. He's standing on the line with they big trays at, but ain't nobody over there. Just got the big bundle right there where that officer kitchen see that and standing where he was standing on the line, he could look straight in the head. So he just posted up watching that damn girl. Shit. So I get to cleaning up the bakery and shit, you know what I'm saying, doing my damn thing, checking around. I'm just waiting on folks to let us out, because a lot of times I stay back there in the bakery, because them rockhead ass niggas that work in the kitchen with me, I ain't like staying around them J's out there. Most of them niggas J's, so I ain't, man, I stay back here in the bakery till I hear the officer say, shit, y'all come on and go. So I'm back there cleaning up the shit, and that thing, I look up, I see Big Freaky, she coming up out the office. She going straight over there to the line. I said, holy shit, she been sprinting. She was like, oh, son.
Things about my brand new Mercedes that I got with FlexCard that just make sense. I didn't buy it. I'm a FlexCard member, and when I got the notification that the Mercedes I've been looking for was available, I jumped to swap into it. It's brand new. I'm talking new car smell, new. And FlexCard has so many vehicles that if you do want a brand new one, just look out for the brand new badge when you're on sale.
Saying what, telling his people over there, shoot short, you know, but the booth boys over there, they ain't saying too much. They just really ain't even talking to each other. You know, like I said, real Bino, real butt man sitting right here, look like Bino reading a magazine or something. He went, stole off somebody's look or something, you know, and everybody just in the crowd, New Jack boys doing that, and the community over there, you know what I'm saying? They talking amongst themselves, and everything is just, you know, whatever. So let's fast forward this thing up. The COs come in and yell, chow. So everybody gets up, line up. We get ready to go to chow. So we get up in you know, in the cafeteria. Everybody getting their food sitting down. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Chad hurry up and sneaks over and spit in Buttman's face and hurry up and sit back down. He wasn't seen by the COs or no one. So
While he's sitting there, Buttman gets up and comes and slaps the shit out of him and just starts slapping him behind his head real hard, starts slapping him and slapping him and slapping him. He ain't even punching him, trying to hurt him. He just slapping the hell out of him. So the CEOs come and get Buttman, restrain Buttman, and take Buttman to the block. So once they take Buttman out, they comes to Chad and they ask Chad, hey, do you need to see the on-staff nurse or whatever, because they witnessed this, and if they do this, to see if you okay, do we need to see the on-staff nurse or whatever. So Chad say, no, I'm okay, everything cool, whatever. So we all eat, and then we all head back to the door. So like I said, you know, we head all the way back to the back there by the rail, and
Texas A&M ready to kick it away.
by the rest. And you know, a little while passed by, and everybody's still talking, and everybody talking. So I see Chad walks over to where Bambino, Lil Bambino, Terrell, and Tay all them up went in and started saying something. You know, it looked like the conversation getting kind of heated. So, you see Big Bambino and Terrell stand up and go charging after Chad.
Yeah, so you're
now they really trying to get him. I'm talking about Chad jumping under the racks, over the racks, trying to get away from them, and he's standing running all through the prison. So finally, he runs middle ways in like the middle of the door. So finally, they catches up to Chad, and they all start fighting. Then out of nowhere, you see the community, which is Baby Charles, Hugh, Red, they all go right over there, and even Jay come out and run over them and start booming, jumping on them and everything, and then all you see is the New Jack crew. We come rushing, we all fight, and all of a sudden you see Tay coming to hit Red from the back. Look like he's about to hit him with all his might, about to hit Red. And out of nowhere, right hand to God, out of nowhere, you see Big Bambino hit Tay. I put this on everything I love. Big Bambino hit Tay. I mean, it's almost like everything stopped in slow motion. Everybody just looking around, but the fight's still happening. But everybody, you can tell, we wonder what the hell going on. Why is Lil Bambino? What did he make a mistake? What happened? How did this happen? And Tay is laid the hell out. And we all just continue to beat their ass, stomp their ass, and they just takes off running. Leaves Tay laying on the floor, and everybody else just takes off running, except Lil Bambino. So once they took off running, the commotion still going on. We didn't pursue him, nobody pursued him, because we done stomped their ass real good. And now everybody's wondering, what the hell going on here? Let's figure out what the hell going on here. But unknown to everybody, Red and Lil Bambino had been having a secret relationship, and they had that fell in love. And me, I'm not one to judge nobody. Like I said, if it's done consensually, and that's what they want, everybody should be able to live the type of life they want to live. But I'm stunned. I'm stupid stunned. Like, really? His brother is stupid stunned.
On fourth down,
that is the ultimate betrayal.
Fires to the wideout. Catches it.
So his brother is over there, pretty much licking his wounds and looking at his brother bouncing up and down, saying, "We ain't fam no more." So Bambino and Lil Bambino, they having words backwards and forward. Now, Lil Bambino, he loves his big brother and admires his big brother. He totally looks up to his big brother. So his words is words of respect. And he like, I just reacted. I couldn't let Tay hurt Red, you know. And Big Bambino ain't understand that he don't care. We ain't family. I swear, I better not catch you just like I better not catch none of them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now, fathering turning your little brother against you because you telling him you gonna harm him. So needless to say, the No Red, we came up with a plan to get rid of Buttman. And when we get rid of Buttman,
We're going to beat their ass senseless because they weaker without it. It's more of us than it is of them. Now keep in mind, they still have like 4, 5, 6 members. They still like 15, 20, but it's more of us when we all combine.
Imagine if every corner of your kitchen was as iconic as that corner, where the difference between last year's meltdown and this year's glow-up is your oven, where your personal touch makes the space yours. And something like fresh pizza mode can...
So I'm going to fast forward this thing up to the night that Lil Bambino got reassigned over there by the community. Him and Red can finally be together and they don't have to hide their relationship no more. And they had did a pretty good job of hiding it because apparently nobody in the dorm knew they was dating. We all knew they all participated in this activity, but not like having, you know, a real relationship. I'm talking about the kind of relationship, and they got the kind of love for each other that, you know, go outside the prison. So the night of Lil Bambino's reassignment, Red comes walking down to the New Jack crew and say, Lil Bambino want to know if he can have a peaceful conversation with y'all. He just want to talk to y'all. That's it. He don't want, you know, no kind of whatever. He just want to let y'all know where he's staying at, you know, whatever. So we can get this out in the open, so you know it'll be over and done. So we like, all right, we'll meet with him. You know what I'm saying? And talk to him. They're like, man, y'all ain't gonna do him nothing, huh? This Red Sanders, y'all ain't gonna do him nothing, huh? Cause I know, you know, y'all don't get along like that or whatever. Y'all ain't gonna do him. We was like, yeah, we was gonna do him something. We did you something. Cause remember at one time you was with them, but now we respect everybody that respect themselves and others. You know. Nah, we ain't about that, and plus, united, we stronger. So yeah, so we met and talked with Lil Bambino, and he like, man, I'm through with all that nonsense. You know, I just want to do the rest of my time, and you know, me and Red, we gonna do our little thing up in here. You know, and anytime y'all need us, y'all call on us, and we there. You know, so we like, yeah, you know, it's cool, you know, and we can start this thing together. We gonna finish this thing together, cause there's more work to be done. Now we going to the point where it's damn near getting super late and everybody breaking off, going back to their racks, you know, falling asleep. So everybody get back to their racks and everybody, you know, winding down, you know, the adrenaline still kind of up. Everybody falls asleep. So, you know, while one man's away, Big Bambino's in charge. You know, and in the middle of the night, you know, we hearing a lot of shuffling around and whatever. And, you know, I wake up, open my eyes, look up, I don't really see nothing, so I go back to sleep, you know. Just like, you know, you normally would. You always, when you hear something, I don't give somebody get up and go take a piss. You're going to wake up and look around, you know. Because you ain't, me personally, I got the most to lose, and I ain't, you know, we all got a lot to lose, but and to me, I got the most to lose, you know, so I doze back off or whatever. So, and this is sleep time. To me, it seemed like I hadn't dozed off but about 15 more minutes, and all you hear is, Bambino had that sent Terrell and Steve over there with a soccer piece, filled up with batteries, and they beating the shit out of Lil Bambino, his own brother. And when I say they beating him, and we all jumping up, running, and we all get behind him, and T just hit, bow, Steve in the mouth, and all you see was blood and teeth just fly He knocked his 2 front teeth out his mouth with one punch. And you know normally we'll give him Bambino some help, get the guards up in here. But this night, we weren't letting nothing pass. We made our way over there with Big Bambino. He jump up, and then boys come running in the crowd trying to stand up to us. But we started stomping their ass. They had 5 of us on Big Bambino by himself. By himself. It was 5 of us against him, hitting his ass. And the other man, the other crew was tearing their boys up. And when I say the community ran over there, we beat their ass that night. We beat their ass until everybody was letting the fight go on, stopping. When I say they caught their breath and beat their ass some more until finally Red come and get everybody to calm down and say we gotta give Lil Bambino some help. He ain't doing good over there. Then we had to go to the door and start kicking the door to get the guards up in here. The guards come running up in here. They put everybody, they came up in there, they didn't give a fuck. What happened? They came up in there spraying mace on everybody. And they took the Bambino and they took Steve out.
Telling me.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Now we knowing these guards coming back because they want to know what the hell happened. So everybody back, you know, sitting on their racks and people trying to get their eyes back straight and people choking from the mace or whatever. You see Red over there crying because of what happened to Lil Bambino, and everybody just patiently waiting till the guards come.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a
so
first down.
Everybody
And we'll
waiting
see if they get another play off here in the third.
So the next morning, you see the Stones come in, and they have
for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side,
so we all
but so too is time as we open the floor.
Then they say morning chow, and we go to morning chow. Everybody's just like, yeah, what's going on?
How about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Everybody was stunned. Nobody else was taken out of that door. But then again, we make it back from Chow, and Red, he's on fire.
Getting it into the end zone.
He Red is fire. He's just crying and crying and crying and talking to Baby Charles and Q, and they trying to console him, you know, and he heard nothing about, you know, Lil Bambino and what's going on with him, and all of a sudden, we get another note. Damn. We read the note. And we like, okay. So all that day, you know, you see that crew over there, everybody, you know what I'm saying, just trying to recover from that ass work. And you see Big Bambino on the phone. I'm guessing, this is what I'm assuming, he was calling home, saying telling his people what had happened to his brother. Probably lying, saying somebody jumped him up in there when it was him that did this to his own brother. So we gonna skip forward into that night.
You see so much.
When night fell, we all just looking at each other. The community looking at us, Jay over here with the rest of their remaining boys. You know, we all just the New Jack, just we
at its finest. The defense gets the turnover.
So everybody begin like they want to take their shower and take it in. That was the whole motive, to make it look like nothing was going on. Now skip forward to the wee hours of the night. When I say you had every single member of the New Jack crew up, walking, and some of them had the Brady sheets, and it was just a twisted up. And we headed towards Big Bambino. And Big Bambino woke up to he's trying his best to get out the game. We were holding and pulling. We had to beat this dude here. I ain't gonna lie, for about 20-25 minutes to weaken him. Because he's a strong guy. Well, we beat him until we turned him over, tied him down. Then we turned around, we finished tying him down and pulled out our weapons. And every single member had a weapon. And we looking at his crew saying we wish y'all would. Anybody try to help him, y'all going straight to the infirmary or y'all leaving past that. Simple as that.
that he
That
can
was
get
the
it
only
done.
job
He can
on
make
that
the
level
right
he
decisions
had to do.
and not put his offense in
And
harm's
the
way.
rest
And
was
that's
done
why
by
you're
the
still
community.
seeing them throw
And
it
all you
correctly
see
downfield.
was Q,
The offense
Red,
setting up
Vegas.
shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Man, let me go. What y'all doing?
Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't participate or condone any behavior like this.
Bringing the heat.
But this night, I knew
Throwing, looking right.
this had to
User.
that they had to do.
User. A user. A user.
Them do
User.
better than
User.
he'll be getting
User.
much more trouble. And all you see was Red walk over there and say, "Bitch, pull his pants." He moved your big head, ugly ass, and started pulling, and he squirming. Man, shut up, chill out. He's hollering, shut up. Boy, that's not working. And Q over there spitting and rubbing himself, spit and rubbing himself.
Got enough for the first down.
And he mounts on top of Bambino. And this big motherfucker fighting loud as a motherfucker and just yell, no! The strong, deep, low. Q went into him.
And the Aggies come
Red went into
ripping off that huge game on
and
the ground,
reversed.
trying to keep it going. Quarterback making checks.
And at this time, I
Here
could
they're
swear.
trying to get to the edge.
I seen his crew look like they wanted this to happen.
It's over.
Because he played
It's over.
and turning out all these guys. Till I